Do Viola Davis and Chadwick Boseman have a chance of winning Best Actress and Best Actor at the Oscars? Let's get into it.
We have a wonderful evening's entertainment lined up for you.
23.
Hey, what is up, you guys? This is Steffi, aka In My Humble Opinion, and welcome back to another IMH Show Film Club movie review. So in today's video, I'm continuing with my Oscar movie review series, what have you. Now that the actual Oscar nominees are out there, I have a better idea of which movies I'm going to be talking about. And obviously, I had to talk about today's movie because Viola Davis is nominated for Best Actress and Chadwick Boseman is nominated for Best Actor. So yes, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Netflix's movie Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. So like I said, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom stars Viola Davis and Chadwick Boseman, but it also stars Colman Domingo, Michael Potts, and Glynn Turman. This movie was directed by George C. Wolfe with screenplay by Ruben Santiago Hudson based on the play Ma Rainey's Black Bottom by August Wilson. So Ma Rainey's Black Bottom follows a particular recording session, and during that recording session, tensions rise between Ma Rainey, played by Viola Davis, her ambitious horn player, played by Chadwick Boseman, and the white management determined to control the uncontrollable mother of the blues. So Ma Rainey's Black Bottom was nominated for 5 Oscars: Best Actress, Best Actor, as well as Best Costume Design, Makeup and Hairstyling, and Production Design. So as in all my movie reviews here on this channel, I'm going to be talking about my pros, my cons, and then I'm going to give my overall rating and review. So let's get into it. So let's talk about the pros. So my first pro to this movie is that it's well directed. So for me personally, I'm always a bit hesitant to watch these play to film adaptations because for me, not all of these stories translate well for a cinematic experience. To me, at times when you watch a play be turned into a movie, it can sometimes feel very stilted and it feels like you are just watching a play happen on screen. And that was kind of the problem that I had with Fences, which was also adapted from an August Wilson play and additionally also stars Viola Davis. No diss at the way Denzel Washington directed that particular movie, but for me, I just feel like George C. Wolfe executed the play to film adaptation a bit more successfully with Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Not only was he able to get great performances out of his cast, but he was also able to make the camera move and also make the world of the movie feel very immersive and not two-dimensional. My second pro of this movie, of course, is the performances, and I thought everyone honestly did a really great job, and I think it's crucial for a story like this considering that, again, this is a play-to-film adaptation. You are heavily relying on your actors' performances for the story to read. I thought all of the people in Ma Rainey's band were great. You know, they all had great chemistry with one another, and you really felt like everyone in that band had been playing with each other for a long time, of course with the exception of Chadwick Boseman's character. But on that note, I thought that Michael Potts was great. Of course, I thought Glynn Turman was great. And I really thought that Colman Domingo was a great character in the film, you know, being the leader of this band. And for me, I feel like Colman Domingo is one of the great underrated working actors working right now. And if you guys are a fan of Colman Domingo, I highly recommend you watch the Euphoria Part 1 special. I think it's called Trouble Don't Last Always. He's really great in that episode. You don't need to watch Euphoria to appreciate his performance in that episode, so I recommend you check that out. But yeah, he was really great in Euphoria, and of course he's really great in this movie. And I can't talk about performances without mentioning, of course, Queen Viola Davis. I mean, goodness, what can't she do, right? Viola Davis is one of the greatest actresses, period. And across her career, we've seen her play different characters, and she really is one of those people that is able to transform into different people on screen. And on that note, she is not the Black Meryl Streep, she is Viola Davis, period.
But I have to get on that phone and people say, you're a Black Meryl Streep.
As an aside too, I just feel like, can we stop making any like Black person success or Asian person success or Latin person success or any like other minority success? Can we stop contextualizing their success to a white person? Like, not only have they done that with Viola Davis, but they're doing that with Yoo Jung-yeon, who plays the grandma in Minari. I've heard in different interviews, at least here done in America, they keep calling her the Korean Meryl Streep.
I love what some people are calling you. They're referring to you as the Meryl Streep of South Korea.
No, she's Yoo Jung-yeon. And no, Viola Davis is Viola Davis. And of course, speaking on performances, I decided to make him a separate, independent pro, and my third pro is Chadwick Boseman. So for me, Chadwick Boseman is the shining star of this movie, and I mean, talk about on-screen presence, this guy had it. Even though his character at times can come off a bit like arrogant or obnoxious, he's still very likable and charismatic. And I just think it's so sad that we lost him at such a young age, and I've always respected the roles that Chadwick Boseman has played throughout his career. I think it was a combination of opportunity as well as choice on his part. The fact that he really made a concerted decision to play these iconic black figures, whether it be like Jackie Robinson in 42 or Thurgood Marshall in Marshall, even T'Challa in Black Panther, even though that's like not based on a real person. To me, I feel like Chadwick Boseman starred in these movies that were specifically about the black experience, but they were also like lessons in history as well as just black stories that went beyond another slave's stories. So Chadwick Boseman was so good, and after watching this movie, I was like, dang, I'm really gonna miss him. And right after watching this movie, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch another Chadwick Boseman movie. And I watched Get On Up, which is now available on Netflix, at least here in the US. He plays James Brown in that movie, and he's good in that too. So, R.I.P. Chadwick. Okay, so now let's talk about some of the cons, and this is a really nitpicky con. It's the only con I really have for this movie, and that is, for me, there just wasn't enough Viola Davis. Now, of course, again, like I said, that's a really nitpicky thing to point out, and of course, I completely understand, like, this story is based on a play. You can't really change much if you're adapting the play to a film screenplay, but going into this movie without really knowing anything because of the title, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, and because you cast someone like Viola Davis, I just expected to see more of her. And on that note, now kind of talking about this in the context of award season, I feel like that kind of actually hurts Viola Davis's chance at the Oscar. Because even though, you know, she's great in this movie, when you compare her to the other girls in the category, like Carey Mulligan or Frances McDormand, Andra Day, and Vanessa Kirby, like, it's very clear that those movies are their stories. Whereas with Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, despite her being the titular character, I would say it's really more of Chadwick Boseman's story. But that's just my personal opinion. Alright, so my overall rating for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom is a solid A-. I genuinely enjoyed this movie a lot more than I thought I would. Because again, played a film adaptation. I don't know. But Ma Rainey's Black Bottom still works as a film, largely because of its direction and great performances. And while Viola Davis does well with what she's been given as the titular character of the movie, this is Chadwick Boseman's movie. He's charismatic, shows off his range, and will make you sad that we lost such an amazing talent. And I will be genuinely surprised if he doesn't win the Oscar, not just because it's a posthumous win, but because it's what he deserves. And alright, that's the end of this movie review. If you liked it, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and please turn on the notification button down below so you know when a new video from me comes out. And comment down below, have you seen Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, and what do you think are Viola Davis and Chadwick Boseman's chances at winning at the Oscars? Let me know. And yeah, I'm gonna keep going with these Oscar contender movie reviews. I have more coming up in the, you know, ongoing weeks. We're gonna keep doing this until we get to the Oscars, so I have a couple of more I need to get through. But as of right now, I've watched all of the Best Actress nominee Oscar movies, so I'm really proud of myself for that. All right, well, as always, everything I said was just my own personal thoughts and all my humble opinion, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!